everybody. Thank you for joining Hensey Fitness with Tuesday's tip. Today's tip is on planking. I thought I'd make a video because it's something that can be done incorrectly, and it's such a great exercise if you do it correctly. I know a lot of people have shoulder issues and they say especially side planks hurt. It's possible to fix that with corrective exercise, so feel free to reach out to me if you can't quite figure it out. So one thing to remember when you're planking, you always need to make sure that your shoulders are back and down and you're engaging those shoulder blades so you're not slumping or rounding. Okay, so first plank we're going to do is a front plank. Come down onto your belly, and I want your feet together, your toes curled under, and I'll show you the knee version as well. Roll your shoulders back and down, engage those shoulders, get your elbows directly under your shoulders, and I want you to pull your navel into your spine and let that raise you up. Now you can also dig your elbows in and kind of draw them down and towards your feet so you feel a little more engagement. So right here, I want to make sure that I've got a long line from my tailbone to the top of my head, so I'm here. What I often see is people doing this, all right? As soon as I drop down, I'm feeling that in my low back. You want to be here, right? So your bottom is just a little bit higher, but that is proper. You should feel it all here and not here. Now, you may not be ready for toes. That's okay. Come to your knees, same thing, raise up, and just hold that nice and steady. You might find that after about 15 seconds, you're starting to collapse a little bit and you feel your accessory muscles taking over. That's a good point to drop down and then go right back up and do, 5-6 rounds of 10 to 15 seconds. As you feel stronger, you can hold it longer. And then when that becomes easier, there are tons of variations for planks, but that is your basic one. You want to have your glutes squeezing together, your inner thighs squeezing together, and that midsection engaged, right? So I can stay here all day, but I'm engaging everything so much that I feel myself shaking already. So that is your plank, knees or toes. All right, side plank. Again, make sure that shoulder is back and down. Come to your side, elbow directly under your shoulder, feet down, and come on up, right here. So the key, make sure your hips are stacked. You don't want to this way or this way. Try to keep them stacked. I put my arm up in the air, kind of helps me keep that alignment. This might be a challenge. If your hips are down here and you can't hold yourself up here, you need to bend that bottom knee and come up this way. So that bottom leg is bent, kind of like a tripod, and your foot is straight down and you're here. So there's your side plank and your front plank. Thank you for joining me, and go get your plank on.